Hey guys, welcome to my class. My name is Smriti, your coach from Smriti's Knowledge is present here with the same chapter called Petroleum, and this is the part 5. You will ask me, why are you taking so much time to complete one chapter? Because this is such a big chapter, guys, and this is not a simply and short chapter. It is a very long chapter, and you have to understand. I can teach you this in one video, but I am dividing it into parts because I want to teach you part by part and one by one to clearly understand you. So without any delay, let's start. Today we will learn the problems of overutilization. What we have learned in the previous classes. Let's learn. We have learned about the introduction, natural resources, and we have also learned exhaustible natural resources, inexhaustible natural resources, fossil fuels in which coal, formation of coal, and destructive distillation of coal in which coal tar, coal gas. Then petroleum में जाता है formation of petroleum, refining of petroleum, then natural gas, then energy requirement. And now we are going to learn the problems of utilization. So see it clearly. As you are aware, fossil fuels took millions of years to form, and our present rate of utilization of fossil fuels is much faster than the rate of their formation. It takes nature thousands of years to generate the amount of resources we utilize in a single day. If we continue to do so, very soon we will run out of them. And although there is no accurate parameter to estimate the amount of fuels available, it is said that if we continue to use them at the current rate, coal will last another 200 years and natural gas about 200 to 300 years. But there is always a possibility of increase in consumption with the growth in population and industrialization. As per petrol specialists predict shortage of the fuel within 50 years. Some of the problems associated with overutilization of fossil fuels have been summarized below. Now I will summarize them further. The rate of utilization that depends on industrialization and growth of population is much faster than the rate of their formation. All countries of the world do not have equal reserves of fuel. They have to depend on other countries for their fuel requirements. For example, India is rich in coal reserves but does not have sufficient petroleum reserves. About 70% of the world's petroleum reserves are situated in the Middle East, like in Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iran, and Iraq. Now, countries like USA, Canada, Siberia, China, Russia, and Tibet who have large oil reserves. Now, the extraction, the processing, and the utilization of fossil fuels pollute air, water, and soil, which we will discuss in detail later. Now, we know that natural resources are limited. In the beginning of this chapter, we have learned that the natural resources like the coal, the petroleum, the natural gas, the forest, the minerals, and etc. things are non-renewable or exhaustible in nature. They require millions of years for their formation. If we don't use fossil fuels judiciously, there is a possibility of an energy crisis in the future. Now, the two major consequences of over-extraction of fossil fuels are what? They are exhaustion of existing resources and pollution of air. Now, we have to use judiciously of energy. Now, you are already aware that we do not have enough energy resources to meet all our domestic and industrial requirements through the fossil fuels. Therefore, we must not only use the available resources with utmost care, but we must also not waste them. In addition, we should try to make use of renewable energy resources to make our energy requirement. You know that yes, तो हम लोग एनर्जी निकालने के लिए कोल को यूज़ करते हैं, लेकिन वी कैन ऑल्सो यूज़ द sunlight using the solar energy. We can also use the water by the hydro energy. So the advantage of using the renewable energy sources is that they can cause no or minimal pollution and provide energy too. So now utilization of energy from fossil fuel by India, I can tell you that industry 49%, farms 5%, vehicles 22%, others 14% and homes 10%. In the next class we will learn about the conservation of energy and other things. So for today this much. Thank you and have a nice day.